Well, chasing 206 to stay alive in this contest, Rajasthan at the halfway stage against Bangalore are 113 for the loss of 3 wickets. So while the 113 looks good, the 3 does not. Because remember, they are not batting with the traditional 8 batters that all other teams are. They're batting with 7. So that's kind of slightly troubling for them. But here the thing is that their openers did well, right? Especially Jaiswal. Jaiswal was just, oh man, it was hell for leather today. It was 49 of 19 balls. He was looking invincible to the point when he got out, everybody was like, okay, that's the game changing.
Yeah, and I think he probably had to pinch himself too, thinking the luck that they didn't start with Hazelwood. For me, Hazelwood was always going to be the most difficult customer to deal with on that surface, but they didn't go that route, and he made them pay. I thought he was brilliant up front. They got that big score in those first 6 overs, and they actually should have just carried on going at a canter. They shouldn't have really created any stress, but these wickets. And then from the RCB side, just a little bit surprised that they've taken that long to get Krunal Pandya in. You know, that change of pace, just like we saw in the last innings where they didn't go to Archer, I think they could have gone to Pandya a little bit earlier, as soon as the field could change. Get him in there, see what happens with a man who's got less pace on.
Yeah, he got a wicket as soon as he came on. Could have had a second one as well, but Dhruv Churel just managing to get a smidge of an inside edge. Otherwise, it was pretty much plumb LBW. This is what the bowlers have done so far. There is Bhuvi, who has bowled his 3 overs for 28. Well, 11 dot balls, so it was impressive because he was up against Suryavanshi and Jaiswal, who were just marauding at that time. So he bowled those 11 dot balls, but there was a lot of 6s hit at that time. And there you go, Krunal Pandya has bowled his 1 over for 3 runs, so you can imagine that he's going to be stifling things. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, the Hazelwood one's interesting, isn't he? He's had 6 dot balls. The other 6 balls all went for 4s.
Yeah.
It's just like, it was kind of dot or 4. And he was probably the one who looked the most lethal. Shepherd, I don't know how much they're going to get from him, but I think the change of pace might be the way. And then if they can keep picking up the wickets, as you say, not a massively, or the depth of the batting lineup isn't massive.
Because they've already got their impact sub in, so they can't get anyone else, which means when you look at their batting lineup, they've got the experience of Hetmeyer to come after this. Then they've got... they had a Shubham Dubey somewhere. Oh, he's up there. So he's going to come to bat as well. So Shubham Dubey, Shimron Hetmeyer after this pair. I still think that at this point, all things considered, the form considered, it's pretty much Nitish Rana's now.
Yeah.
It's his wicket that Bangalore wants.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, if they just... You would think in these situations that they should end up in top probably 8 out of 10 times. But we love the RPL because it's all unpredictable. We never know who's going to do what. But you would think that they should be able to get over there. I mean, what are they? At one stage, I think after 10 overs, almost 35 ahead of where Bangalore were at that stage.
That's true.
Which is massive.
They need 93 to win in the back 10. So the run rate is not very daunting. It's just that they have to keep wickets. And that's what happens. As soon as one Krunal Pandya over comes in for 3 runs, suddenly the pressure mounts. You're now wanting to hit a boundary of the next over. And that's where accidents happen, don't they?
They do, for sure. And then if you also look back at the current success that they've had, where they've lost those 2 close encounters, they won't want it to be getting too tight.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been able to get over the line. And that's where RCB kind of need to take it. They need to take them as deep as they possibly can. Make sure it's like into that last over and then see if the pressure pays.
So basically Rajasthan will be thinking it's 93 of 9, or 93 of 10. Play some mind games yourselves. All right, with the 11th over has also been boundaryless. So yeah, the pressure is building now on Rajasthan. Let's see if Bangalore can turn it around and apply the pressure and finally win a home game. Is today that day for them this season? We'll come back and discuss it on Cricbuzz Live at the end of this game. So do join us then. That's all we have for you in the Comm Box. Bye-bye.